America, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. And here comes Matthew Stafford leading the Rams offense out there, just as he did last season when he captured his first and the Rams' second Super Bowl title. Right to the air. Here's Stafford.
And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And that pass, a big one for Matt Stafford, folks. He just went over 50,000 career passing yards. Just the 12th ever NFL quarterback to do that. The former #1 pick in 2009 out of Georgia. Been so durable, so dependable in his career. And what a mark for Matt Stafford.
Touchdown, Allen!
Cooper Kupp,
68 yards.
And the Rams are on the board here first in the season opener.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Then we see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback, Josh Allen.
Now Allen throwing to start the drive. A quick throw, but incomplete.
What a matchup here for our first game of 2022. The 103rd season in NFL history, and this is the first of 285 games on the schedule this year. Now, both of these teams certainly hope to be playing in that 285th game. That would be Super Bowl 57 in Arizona. The Rams were able to raise the Super Bowl 56 banner before the game. Of course, they beat Cincinnati on this very field back in February to win that Lombardi Trophy.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. Singletary again. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Allen going to give this one to Singletary.
And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got it. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out. Able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that is incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
CD, you take a look at this draft class from this offense, and they went defense with their first-round pick.
Yeah, and you and I both know there were a lot of good players on that list, but this was a defense that was in need of an infusion of youth and speed, and that's what they got.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Now Stafford. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the 50, Stafford.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
4th down, and we go from one Matt to another. Stafford heads off. Matt Gay gets set for the Rams field goal.
And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a pass dumped off to his running back.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From midfield, here's Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Back to throw. Allen. It's complete to Diggs.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
A give, Singletary right side. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On play action, Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
After 4 years each in Jacksonville and Chicago, Allen Robinson made a big jump by joining the reigning champs. Hoping to shake off career lows from last season, get back to being a catch machine. Here's a catch for him there and a first down pickup.
On the give, this is Akers.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
On the handoff, it's Akers.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the...
And this is caught. It's a touchdown. Oh, there's a flag down. They're already walking this one back. This one's not going to stand.
Holding. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
4th down, and we go from one mat to another. Stafford heads off. Matt Gay gets set for the Rams field goal.
Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first-half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
From just shy of midfield, Allen.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. On play action, Allen. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long. Looking to throw. Allen. Man open, here is Crowder.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I play for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the fourth down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now second and 4. Out of the gun, Stafford. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Stafford.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Now it's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson.
A couple of vets. Stafford to Robinson there. First down Rams.
Now Stafford.
Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On first down, Stafford here. Robinson's got it. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Stafford.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
To the air again, Stafford. Over the middle, it's complete. A gain of 5, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. 3rd and 2, Stafford. Touchdown, Rams!
Cooper Kupp.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Allen. Going deep for Diggs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Allen's throw taken in there by Crowder.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen.
And he'll get this underneath to Singletary.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
To throw, it's Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox.
And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal.
And he'll will take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. After the interception, here's Stafford. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both, because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left.
Touchdown! Cooper Kupp with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Rams take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Allen now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
And Allen will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
Back to throw. Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Davis. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 16, Allen. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team? So
blitz coming, and down he goes. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford, it's complete to Robinson. The Rams on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. Stafford. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Now it's Crowder. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Cannot get away, and down he goes. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen's throw is complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. On 2nd and goal. Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. And we're going to look at Cooper Kupp as the Rams offense gets ready to take over possession. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
as they'll get 20 and a first down. They'll run here with Akers. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford over the middle. That's hauled in by Kupp. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
I like a guy who understands the situation.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll run this with Akers. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. And they will take a knee here. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down. Defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like 1 time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously. But the first game of the year, always a special one. And love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for L.A., they begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.
This is the Development. This is the Abilities tab. This player has a zone ability. This